Welcome to the DYCD Worksite portal. The Worksite portal can be found at https://worksiteportal.nycsyep.com. This is where you can view your SYEP or WLG participant roster, approve timesheets, and complete evaluations. You can also find resources such as the Worksite Handbook and internship frameworks. Here's the resources and training page. Let's take a closer look at the DYCD Worksite portal. Upon coming to the site, select the Login button. You will be brought to the NYCID login page. If you already have an NYCID account, you can use it to access the portal. However, if the email address on your NYCID account does not match the one used in your SYEP or WLG application, please contact your provider. They will update the Worksite portal account to match your NYCID email. If you do not have an NYCID account, you can sign up for one. Be sure to use the same email address you previously used for the Worksite portal to ensure a smooth transition. Select Create Account. Enter your email address and then re-enter it. Enter a password and confirm the password. Select a security question and enter an answer. Read and agree to the terms and conditions and place a check mark in the box if you agree. Then select Create Account. Open the email sent to you by NYCID and click this link. A new window will appear. Select Continue. You will be brought back to the login page. Select the Login button. Enter the email address and password you previously entered and select the Login button. Congratulations! You have entered the Worksite portal. From here, you can view information about your worksite, your roster, evaluations, and hours approval. Select Roster to view a roster of the participants assigned to you. If someone is missing from your roster, please contact your SYEP provider. Select Hours Approval to view and approve hours entered by your participants. This screen will display all of the participants that have been assigned to you. If you notice that some participants are still missing from this screen, please let your SYEP provider know. As participants begin entering hours, they will appear in this section. Select View to see the timesheet of a participant. The timesheet will appear in this screen, and all of the entered hours will be displayed. Make sure that the hours accurately reflect the time that the participant worked at your location. If any time needs to be edited, please communicate directly to the participant to let them know there is an error. Do not approve the hours for the participants with timesheets that are incorrect. If the times entered are correct, enter a check mark in the checkbox associated with that participant. Participants who have not yet entered their hours will have a Not Entered under their status column. Please follow up with these participants to encourage that they enter their times into the participant site regularly. After approving the hours, scroll to the top of the screen and select Save. Once you have approved hours for a participant, the participant cannot go back to edit the hours. If they report they have made a mistake or worked additional hours, you must come back to this screen and uncheck the checkbox so that they can edit the hours again. Then select Save. Please note you are responsible for hours that you approve. This is a government-funded program which is often subject to audits. By approving hours in the system, you are agreeing to what has been entered by each participant. The system will record your name, IP address, and the time that you approved the hours. These will be used for auditing purposes. Please be advised that all NYC SYEP participants and worksites must adhere to the New York labor laws. The daily hours limit for SYEP participants is 8 hours per day. The weekly maximum is 25. The system will prevent any participant from being paid more than 8 hours per day or 25 hours per week. Additionally, unpaid lunch breaks are required. After working 5 hours, participants must take at least a 30-minute unpaid lunch break. After 7 hours of work, participants must take at least a 1-hour unpaid lunch break. Be sure to manage the work schedules of your youth accordingly. Let's take a look at the payroll timeline. Hours entry by the participants will take place each week from Wednesday to Saturday. Each Saturday at 11:59 p.m., the participant site will lock and no further hours can be entered by them. It is important to remind your participants each week to enter their hours on time so that they can be paid. Worksite approval by Worksite portal users, that's you, will be on Sunday and Monday. Providers will commit the hours on Tuesdays, and those participants will be paid for those times on Fridays at 9 a.m. This process will continue for the duration of the program. SYEP participants work for 6 weeks. If your worksite has participants from both Cohort A and Cohort B, you will need to approve timesheets for 7 weeks overall. Check with your provider to see how many weeks your participants will be at your site. If a participant reports that they have not been paid for the correct amount, an adjustment will need to be made. Please contact your SYEP provider to begin the adjustment entry process. Those participants who do not sign up for direct deposit will be paid on a pay card. The pay card company is called Dash. For customer support or to report a card lost or stolen, please have the participant call 1-833-848-5768. There is also an app for the card. Have participants search for My Dash Card in app stores. Participants may use their card wherever Visa and debit cards are accepted. The in-network ATM is Allpoint. Please encourage youth to use these ATMs if they need cash. Otherwise, they can use their card directly to make store purchases. Direct deposit is available for all youth. To sign up for direct deposit, youth must register for the participant site at participant.yepsonline.org. This is the same site they will go to enter their hours. After logging into the system, participants will select direct deposit and complete the information requested. We will test the account and send an email to the participant letting them know if their direct deposit attempt was successful. If the sign-up was successful, they will be paid via direct deposit for the duration of the program. If a participant needs to cancel their direct deposit, please contact your provider. Does a participant need a bank account? Please have them go to getbankednyc.org to find youth-friendly banks near them. If you have any questions, please rewatch this video. Chances are we may have covered the item that you have a question on. Any additional questions should be directed to your SYEP provider. Thank you for providing an opportunity to the young adults of New York City. Please remember, this may be their first time in the workforce. Please try your best to make it the most memorable experience of their life. Thank you for your time. We hope you make a meaningful experience for all your participants.